What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to talk to you about cocktail hour at a wedding. Let's get into it. Before we get started, I'd like to thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you like it, please share it. Please leave me a comment below. And if you're getting married, go over to djbenboylan.com and schedule a conversation. Thank you. Okay, cocktail hour is a part of the wedding that happens right after the ceremony and before the reception. Typically, the wedding is thought of as having three parts: the ceremony, the cocktail hour, and the reception. And the reception is dinner and dancing. Cocktail hour is 1 hour, as you could probably guess. And it's a time when people have a drink, a cocktail, after the ceremony. And there's often food, sometimes just a little bit, like past hors d'oeuvres. And sometimes they have like 5 or 10 buffet stations. That depends on, your wedding venue, your caterer, and what area you live in, I think. So one big difference about cocktail hour now compared to maybe 5, 10, 15 years ago is that now couples often go to the cocktail hour. Before, couples did not go. What it used to be is the couple would get married, they would then leave the ceremony, and they would go hide somewhere. All right? They would often go take photographs with their photographer. At Jewish weddings, the couple would go off to spend time together. And, they often would miss cocktail hour completely. And then when they were introduced into dinner, it would be this like big surprise where everyone saw them for the first time since the ceremony. It's not like that anymore. Most people go to cocktail hour now. So as you know, I'm a DJ. I'm a wedding DJ. So I'm not just here to talk about the food and whether people go or not. I'm here to talk about the music. All right, let's talk about the music for a cocktail hour. Traditionally, there was a certain type of music that was played at cocktail hour. And to be honest with you, that hasn't changed enough. I think that could change a lot more. I made a video about dinner music recently, and I said that people could start playing different kinds of music. And cocktail hour is the same in this respect. So traditionally, a lot of people ask for Frank Sinatra style music. I guess you could call that jazz standards. Or they ask for jazz. Or some people even ask for classical music. When I did my first wedding 10 or 12 years ago, that's what people were asking for. I think that's what they were asking for 20 years ago. And there's still, a lot of couples are still asking for that today. You do not have to ask for that type of music. If you listen to Frank Sinatra a lot at home, or if you really love jazz, then yes, we should play that type of music. If that's what you like, if that's what you listen to, yes. But if it's not, you don't have to put that down on your worksheet or planner just because you think that's what you're supposed to play during cocktail hour. So here's a few ideas. I have 3 ideas of the way that you could plan your cocktail hour music. First is just play the type of music that you like, the type of music you listen to at home or that you listened to when you were in high school, and especially the type of music you want to dance to at your dance set. The difference is play songs that aren't, so dancey. If you like old school hip hop, if you like EDM, if you like classic rock, whatever type of music you like, there are songs that are really dancey, and then there are more chill songs or mid-tempo songs that might not be so good for the dance floor. Those are perfect for cocktail hour or for dinner. Another idea is playing the songs that you really love that don't translate so well to the dance floor. Now, if you are a music nerd like me, and a lot of my clients are music nerds, you have a lot of songs that aren't really dancey, and a lot of your guests won't know. Remember, my number one rule for getting people to dance is people need to know the song. If they don't know the song, they're not going to dance to it. I like a lot of music that other people don't know. Some people do, but if I had, 200 people at my wedding, and I think my wedding was bigger than that, a lot of those people, half or more, wouldn't know any of those songs. That type of music is perfect for cocktail hour or dinner because it's background music. You still get to hear the songs that you wanted, and your guests get to get a sense of the music that you like. And finally, a third idea is that you could play music that your older guests like. Now, if your parents and their friends love Frank Sinatra style music or jazz or whatever, then yeah, play that at cocktail hour. But if they like classic rock or disco or 80s or something like that, then play that at cocktail hour. One note on this, though, I've had some people play the music that their older guests like at cocktail hour because they didn't want to play it at the dance set. This works sometimes. I remember one wedding where it worked fine. I think because the older guests didn't really care so much about dancing. But if your older guests do care about dancing, they're not going to want to dance at cocktail hour. And when the dance set comes along, they are going to expect to hear some music that they like too. So I don't really recommend that, but it is nice to play older music at cocktail hour if you want. And let's talk about volume. This is very important. At cocktail hour, you don't want to blast the music. Here's a tip for any DJs who are watching. Don't blast them. Put the music at a very low level. So people who are passing the speaker, they'll hear it, but and the other side of the room, it's pretty low. They can barely make it out. And if you're outside, you can turn it up higher, unless it's an enclosed area. But if you're outside, like in a field, you can crank it up because people who don't want to be blasted, they can move away. But in general, the music at cocktail hour and dinner should be at a conversational level because there are people at every wedding who can't hear as well. And later on during the dance set, it's going to be a little harder for them to have conversations, and they might not like loud blasting noise. So at this part of the wedding, keep it low. And one final note, this is about me. As a DJ, I love cocktail hour. I love DJing cocktail hour, dinner too, but it's so fun because you can play more interesting music. There's no pressure on me to get people to dance. It's just kind of like, oh, listen to this cool song. Do you know it? Isn't it great? That kind of thing. And that can be really fun. So if you're really into music, like me, you like making playlists, if you're a music nerd, cocktail hour and dinner are one of the most fun parts of the wedding. Okay, so did you get married already? What kind of music did you play at your cocktail hour? Are you engaged in getting married? What kind of genre do you think you would like to be played at your cocktail hour? Leave your answer in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I love that. If you liked the video, please share it. Please leave me a comment. And if you're getting married, go to djbenboylan.com and schedule a conversation. Thanks so much.